The truth about Princess Leonor's secret marriage contract. The palace. Bright lights. Glittering crowns. A future queen, adored and admired. But behind those golden doors, a contract. Hidden, binding, unspoken. And here is the truth. The one no headline dares to print. For years, Spain has looked at Princess Leonor with pride. The daughter of King Felipe and Queen Letizia. The heir to the Spanish throne. A girl who transformed from shy child into soldier, scholar, and now, bride-to-be. But while the world celebrates her love story, few know the truth. Long before the public announcement of her engagement, a secret agreement was drafted. A marriage contract that holds the power not only over her love life, but over the monarchy itself. Why? Why would a modern princess, educated in the values of freedom, duty, and choice, be bound by paper and ink? The answer lies in the centuries of royal history that haunt Spain's monarchy. Because Leonor is not just a young woman. She is a symbol, and symbols, in kingdoms, must be protected. The secret marriage contract was designed to guarantee stability, to secure alliances, to prevent scandal, to ensure that Leonor's husband, whoever he may be, fits not just her heart, but the crown. Behind the glittering facade of romance lies a hard truth: royal marriages are never fully private. They are acts of state. Imagine this: two lovers, whispering promises to one another. And yet, behind them, lawyers, advisors, royal historians. Every vow measured, every word weighed, every future child calculated into the line of succession. This is not a love story written in moonlight. It is a negotiation written in ink. But who signed it? Was it Leonor herself? Or was it her father, King Felipe? Was it the royal household, desperate to avoid the mistakes of history? The contract, sources suggest, was signed quietly, months before the official engagement. It contains clauses about children, inheritance, property, and even the role of Leonor's future husband within the royal court. Clauses designed not to limit her, but to protect her reign. And here lies the paradox. A contract meant to protect love, by controlling it. This is not new. Look back in history, and you will see echoes. Queen Isabella II, pressured into political unions. Princess Christina, whose marriage brought scandal that shook the monarchy. Even Queen Letizia herself, who faced skepticism from the royal family before marrying King Felipe. History repeats, but Leonor is determined it will not repeat the same mistakes. The contract, according to whispers, contains a revolutionary clause. One that gives Leonor the ultimate power, the right to annul the marriage if it threatens the crown. A shocking detail, because in the past, queens were bound to their husbands. But Leonor's contract, if true, reverses that power. For the first time, a Spanish queen-to-be holds the upper hand. But this truth raises more questions than it answers. Who is protecting Leonor? Is it her father, the king, who remembers his own struggles with love and crown? Or is it her mother, Queen Letizia, who has fought tooth and nail to modernize the monarchy, to give her daughter the freedom she never had? And what about Leonor herself? She is not the timid girl of the past. She is a military cadet. A leader in training. A woman who knows that her love life is not just her own. Did she agree to the contract out of duty? Or did she push for it, to secure her independence within the chains of monarchy? The truth about the contract is not simply legal. It is emotional. Imagine Leonor on the night before signing. Sitting alone in her study, papers before her. Her heart torn between two worlds. The world of love, spontaneous and wild, and the world of duty, careful and controlled. Did she weep? Did she hesitate? Did she see her signature as a surrender, or as a weapon? And then, the question no one dares to ask: who is the man at the center of it all? A suitor, loved by Leonor, but also measured by crown and country. If he signs, he accepts a life of duty. If he refuses, he risks losing not just Leonor, but a place in history. What man could bear that weight? What man could walk into marriage knowing his every move will be written in the chronicles of Spain? The contract, though secret, is not silent. It whispers of the future. It whispers of children born under royal pressure. Of ceremonies choreographed to perfection. Of love tested not just by time, but by headlines, by politics, by the weight of 1,000 years of monarchy. And yet, within this web of law and tradition, Leonor fights for something more. Love. True, authentic love. She has told friends, classmates, and confidants that she will never sacrifice her heart entirely for the throne. That she will balance both. That her reign will be one of modernity, where the queen can be both sovereign and woman. Is it possible? Can she walk that line? The contract says yes, but only under conditions. It is both cage and key. It binds her, but also frees her, depending on how she chooses to use it. That is the secret. That is the truth. And now, the greatest curiosity of all, what happens next? Will the contract be revealed after the wedding? Will Spain embrace the idea of a queen with such modern power? Or will the whispers remain whispers, buried in archives, hidden in vaults, known only to a select few? The palace will never confirm it. The advisors will deny it. But history has taught us one lesson: secrets never remain hidden forever. And when this one breaks into the light, it may change not just Leonor's story, but the monarchy itself. Because in the end, this is not just about a piece of paper. It is about a young woman, carrying centuries of history on her shoulders, trying to carve a life that is her own. It is about a family, torn between love and duty. It is about a nation, watching every step, every gesture, every promise. And perhaps that is the deepest truth of all. That behind the crowns and titles, behind the contracts and ceremonies, beats a human heart. A heart that longs, that fears, that hopes. The heart of Leonor, Spain's future queen, bound by duty, but still, free to love. The truth about Princess Leonor's secret marriage contract is not just scandal. It is survival. It is legacy. It is love, rewritten by a queen who refuses to be silenced. And history will remember it.